right, got the bed all cleaned out here. I'm gonna put that tire on my front bumper, but I'm cleaning this bed out because I'm going in today to pick up some more parts for the WD-6. Now, I'm gonna go show you what I have already. Now, as of right now, these are all the parts I have at the moment. We have the bell housing, serial number 35886, and it says WD-6. Also, if we look at the casting code over here, it ends with a T, which means 1950, as well as that serial number. We also have the exhaust pipe, emblem, oil pan, muffler, hydraulic fluid reservoir, crankshaft. I have the hood and grill up here as well, but I'm not going to go over there. We got the fuel tank air cleaner linkage in here. Bunch of just random little stuff. Yeah. We got the carburetor. This is the piece that bolts to the magneto. Here's the magneto. And starter, pistons, a bunch of gears, fuel filter over there. We got the, what is this, the clutch pressure plate or whatever, or the clutch, whatever. I'm not good with that kind of terminology. This is the intake where your little carb would bolt right here. It would sit like that. But radiator parts, fan shroud, and just all sorts of random stuff. This thing in rags is the camshaft. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm gonna jump in my truck and I will start recording once I get to the fella's house. All right, and we are here. Let me grab my gloves real quick. There's a sketchy ride in this whole thing. All the geese are barking. But here's the WD-6 right over here. There's a few other tractors over there, an Oliver, an old John Deere. I might go take a look at those, but sickle mowers galore. I might actually take a look at that one right there. It looks like it's a John Deere. But anyhow, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Here it is in all its glory. I thought it had good tires on it. I guess I'm wrong. This tire looks pretty rotten up. Got this winch on the back. The fella said he wanted to keep the winch. This tire looks good, and this is a Goodyear. Got both rear wheel weights. Let me get my gloves on real quick so I can take a better look at this thing. Get some of the snow off of it. Kind of hard getting gloves on when I have a camera out. But has a loader on it. There's a clutch bar that they disconnected. Got a bunch of nonsense here. I kind of wanted to look at this loader and how it worked, because that kind of was interesting to me. It got truck tires on the front. But yeah, I'm gonna grab this gas tank and this stuff, not this channel, but that timing chain cover, whatnot. All this tarp is coming off of it. It looks like it has a wooden cover for that, so I'm probably gonna have to find a new one. But yeah, they just drilled through the fender, which, oh well, oh. I don't know how good the seat is. Oh yeah, it's got the typical rust on it from sitting, but it'll do. So you got your shifter there. What is this? That's your throttle linkage. Got some hoses down there. Clutch pedals in there. Battery cable. Got another rod right here. But, you know, typical old tractor. So, yeah, I'm sorry, this is not really that good of a showing of it, but you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's got tarp on it. Can't really see much under there, but yes, so here it is. It's been sitting in the shop for quite a while. And here, you can look at the winch. It's a Braden winch. It's got the drawbar on it. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm wondering if they had gen pulls on the, that's what they're called, gen pulls on the back for load. Oh, I bet that's what it was. I bet there are 2 gen pulls and that winch going over it so they can lift things up. And then of course they had the loader. But yeah, all this is kind of homemade. It looks like there's been repairs on the drawbar maybe. But yes, got a bunch of, looks like it has tire chains on it. I don't know if that would go to it. They look, those are pretty small. I doubt those go on the tractor. But another cable, hydraulic piece, and it's just 2 hydraulic pieces right here, levers I should say. But yeah, so oh no, look at that. They got a bolt running through here for linkage. I bet since it was sitting in the shop, all this was off and they had to steer it, so they just put that in temporarily. But yeah, I'm gonna go load the gas tank and all this stuff up real quick, and then we'll show you the block head and whatnot. So yeah. All right, I've been digging stuff out of this box. It was pretty full of tractor parts, and here's the block, and it is, I mean, it's in pretty bad shape. Well, I'm sure I can probably sand it and get some of this stuff done, because I just need to clean this part, clean that part. Holy smokes. But I'm not going to move this, and I might wait for spring, because there's a bunch of just nuts and bolts and stuff that are just frozen down here, and you just can't grab them. So but I tried picking up as much as I could over here. I dug, a lot of them are these little dishes that they're in, but I've dug around. Oh, well, there's a plug that's absolutely destroyed. I'm probably not even gonna grab that. I'll just wait till spring or summer when I pick the tractor up and get that. But I'm gonna show you what I have in the bed of my truck right now. All right, so as of right now, it's in the bed of my truck. Here's the cylinder head, which is a pain to move. I got this. There's springs and valves in these bags. Bunch of nuts and bolts. I haven't even dug through there because it's all frozen and whatnot. Of course, we got the gas tank. We got timing chain cover. We got the valve cover, and looks like the valve the valve shaft. I don't even know what's in here, but it was also in the box. Head studs. So these are pretty important. These aren't even in bad shape. These are super good shape. I don't know what those circular pieces are, but they're also in good shape. But it appears that this is all I can take home today, which is pretty disappointing. I would have liked to take that block, but the fella who lives here isn't at isn't here at the moment, so we can't get it. I mean, we would have used a tractor and picked it up and just loaded it in the bed, but it's all right. It's whatever. I still got a bunch of parts, and we'll get the rest of that when we pick the tractor itself up, or, you know, next time I come through here, which I come through here about once a month. And so, yeah. And anyhow, I might drive back over to that tractor, give it one last look, and then I'm gonna make my way to the club meeting. But yeah, if anybody can, I've never seen this. It's some sort of linkage that goes to the head. I'll start recording, you know, when I get back to the house and when I'm unloading this stuff, and I'll go through all these bags and everything to see what we have. I'm kind of curious what's in here. Like, I don't know what that is, but we just got nuts and bolts and fittings and pieces and what, spark plugs and all sorts of nonsense. So I'll head to the tractor club meeting, and you'll probably see me pulling all this stuff out and seeing what it is. So yeah, anyhow. All right, I just got home. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I got school tomorrow, but I kind of unpacked all this nonsense, and holy smokes, you know, rough would kind of be an understatement. There is a bunch of rust on here, and I was really hoping that this would be in better shape for being inside for so long, but I guess sitting outside for those few years has really kind of corroded it. I did just wipe all this down with some oil and some sandpaper, just kind of cleaning all the flakes of rust off. But these little valve seats are in horrible condition. I'm probably gonna make a whole video alone about cleaning this head and trying not to damage it while cleaning it. But I have the head here, and I blew this all off. There was so much snow packed in it. We got the valve shaft, or yeah, rocker shaft right here. Ooh, I'm guessing that one's must just be frozen, because that one is not moving at all. But what is this? A little. Anyhow, what are these? What the? Anyhow, so I'm gonna end the video here. I got everything home, and you know, next video I make, I'll probably sort all this stuff out and try cleaning this head, and I'll probably dive into all these parts in another episode. But yes, so we got all this put away. You know, it's really funny. You know, I don't know why they didn't put sediment bowls on these. I don't think they ran sediment bowls on these diesels, and I think they just had fuel line going from the gas tank to a fuel filter or something or whatever. But you know, I always kind of wondered why they didn't do that, and maybe they did. I don't know. I know there is a sediment bowl for this tractor, but I think that's for the gas alone. So again, I'm not sure. But anyhow, I'm gonna call the video there, and I'll make another video shortly about this whole mess when I come back at this, you know, some other day. But for now, I'm home. Friggin' horrible blizzard on my way home. Couldn't see like 5 feet in front of me. And it was like that for like 40 miles. So anyhow, but we're back. And yeah, I guess I'll do all this in the next video.